Hello there, Captain Prairie here. We're gonna keep, excuse me, working on this Jeep. This will be part two. A couple things I want to get done today in the limited amount of time that I have. So I'm gonna clean this whole thing out, get everything out of the inside and get it cleaned out. If I've got time, I'd like to spray down the engine with some degreaser and get it out here and wash that off, because I know I'm going to have to monkey with the fuel pump, probably a bunch of hoses and stuff down there, spark plugs and so forth. So we got a little bit of time today because I have to go to work. Got to buy some Jeep parts, so I need some fold-in money. Egg money's running short. Found out from a buddy of mine who owns a Jeep that Jeep stands for just empty every pocket. Thanks, Ogre. So I guess we'll just fill our pockets so we can empty them. But I'm going to move you in a little bit closer here so you can get a bird's eye view of getting all this stuff out, and we'll just keep motoring with this. There's some ice out here, so hopefully we've had a cold spell here lately. This is the first warm day that I can actually do something. All right, focus. All right, we know the some of this stuff in here. So this is the box. Oh, goodies. There's that Fram oil filter. There, put that under the tire. We'll go through this box later on, so I'll just put back the goodies in there. I was told to hold off on the carb kit if I'm going to do that, on account of the engine seemed to be running fairly well. So there's that. A Sacagawea here has these little guys in there. They look important, probably for molding around here and so forth. Safekeeping in there. There's my mittens. Safekeeping over there. Extra corner pieces? It looks like I got them all. That's busted. Might as well keep it. Here's that Sacagawea. Looks like she could use some grease, and I don't know what I'd ever use that for. I'd like to get a better one. It's got to be that air filter. No idea what that's for. Again, don't have the key to unlock that hoodookie, so I'll have to probably just take the whole lock off. Let's see. I'm going to keep the tools over here in my tool bin. Portable tool bin. Here's that. Let me know in the comments, are these, well, that looks odd. Never seen one with two things in there. Let me know if these are good ones or bad ones. Put it in the comments. Don't be shy. I need as much help as I can get. Remember, I don't do this ever. This is the first time that I've really taken the time to restore, bring back to life an old vehicle. It's something I've wanted to do, and maybe a lot of you have wanted to do the same thing. A lot of you folks are probably just like me. Now that you've got all your wallet vultures out of the house, except one, you've got a little more fold money to do some projects like this. So it's time to do it. Time for us to get off the couch, off the TV screen, watching videos of other people doing it. We're going to start doing this. We're going to start a revolution. A little bit of the bubbly. All right. This should only take me about a half hour to 30 minutes to get this done. Get it cleaned out anyway. Is that going to hold my fat carcass? All right. Good Lord, I think this is filled with concrete. There we go. Not sure if that's driver's side, passenger side. I'd like to use that. I'm not a real big fan of that. That's going to slip off fairly easy. Don't have any of them pins unless that one U pin there was part of that operation, but I may have to do some welding on there to make sure that's operable and safe. And that's petrified. Here's a old ratchet strap. Looked like it came over on the Mayflower. You know, I watch enough videos where they'll say, if you see things like this, in the back, it should lead you to the idea that there are problems in there somewhere. When I'm monkeying around, I'll see if there's a new one of these in there somewhere. Doesn't look like it. Well, I might have had some leaks. Who knows? I don't know what I'm doing. Another ratchet strap. Bike lock. These are more trim pieces that look like they go on the rail. I don't know. I'll have to investigate on that later on. What is this? Looks important. No idea. Oh, I bet you that's a block heater. Engine heater. I can't read that. Don't have my bifocals on. Here's to the, well, I don't think this goes to that. Jack. Another piece of trim. Another piece of trim. Another jack. Whatever. Here's 2 cents. I'll have this thing paid off in no time. All right. Get this other. Concrete filled bucket seat out of here. Oh, thanks to my cat-like speed and reflexes. There we go. Pert near got her done. This is no idea. Has a part number on there. Another one of these hoodookies. Looks like it's bent. Not sure what that means. This here is severely bent. Don't know if it was the seats on it or if something else bent it up. 3 cans of starting fluid. MT, previously enjoyed and somewhat full. I'll keep them around for just for laughs. Throw that one. That's fine. Bottle of Earl, 1030. Wonder if my camera could get in here. Here's another jack. Here's another jack handle. Or a jack handle. I don't think I've got one out of there yet. And then Mr. and Mrs. Drive Shaft. Might need a U-joint. Let's get these down out of the way. Oofda! That's the Norwegian in me. I think that's factory. All right. There's that. Oh, Lord almighty. Jeepers, mister, you're strong. All right. Starting fluid over here on the fluid bin. Other than that center console in whatever that is, got my key, leave that on the dash. There's that center console. That's pretty much all of the stuff. Let's have a look-see. Not a whole lot of room, but that's fine. Not going to be driving troops through the desert. Let's open that filler up. She could use a good cleaning. Looks like it once had a glove box. Again, I'm thinking that I want to carpet this thing. I've never carpeted anything before. And I've never done any of this before. But I would like to carpet it just for yucks. And this floor looks really solid. But I did paint it. I need to find my shop vac, and then I will shop vac this out. But in the meanwhile, it's warm enough outside where I think I'm going to gather some stuff so that I can degrease that engine out here in the yard, western quadrant of the compound, and We'll get that cleaned up, and if I have time, which I don't think I will today, but I quite possibly will tomorrow, I'm going to get that fuel tank off. There's been some resistance among the minority stakeholders of the chief joints of stuff here at the compound that says the gas tank is going to have to wait. But since I hold the majority of the votes, I think we're going to work today and get some full money for that. So let me get some stuff ready and get set out outside here before it gets too windy, and we'll degrease this engine. All right. Well, my body mic didn't do it for me again, so here's kind of what I did after I sprayed some carb cleaner and brake cleaner on here. I'm not going to do anything with this because I'll take that off and clean the whole thing and wash that out good. The weather's not good enough for me to do a hose it off real good and with water because they'll freeze up on me. But got it cleaned out. I did also mention that on the first video, what was left out after the mic quit me the first time is I did check Earl, and it was really fresh, looks like, and it's right in the operating range. That looks a bit high because I just brought it out of there, thinking I was recording with audio. Also, I did find my shop vac at headquarters there. We egressed a window this summer and I was cleaning up, and we never brought it back out to the shop here. So battery is disconnected. Carburetor is gootin' dirty. I didn't spray any carb cleaner in there yet. I'm going to wait till we get things running. I did find out though that I thought that the fuel tank had a hole in it. Turns out that hole is just this skid plate. I believe that is a plastic fuel tank, which is good news to me. So I kind of juiced up them nuggets there so I can take that skid plate off and see what we're dealing with there. But that's good news. Save myself some doll hairs. All right, I'll set you up in the tripod and we'll get this thing vacuumed out. Maybe find some more change to fund the old Jeep revival. All right, stand by. All right, I'm gonna sift through this stuff. Make sure there's nothing valuable in here. Get my starting wires up. Stay. All right, looks all pretty. Ultra boom. Oh, just ripped off this. Whatever. Take care of that later. More pieces, parts. Huh. Whatever. Maybe this thing doesn't like leaves. Get a broom first. Yeah. Stand by. Hope I got all my tetanus shots. Make sure I wasn't hitting you with this broom. Like Sally Mae. Really impressed with how well this floor has stayed in good shape. Very encouraging. Yep, there's the hair tie. Yeah. Encountering some more resistance. Got some leaves stuck in there. Showing up. I'm sure that's the most interesting thing you've seen on my program. This some dude sweeping out a Jeep. It's actually looking really good. Kind of greasy in here though. Get back here in a minute. I'm going to show you what it looks like. Whole dead-gum tripod then. Cleaned up pretty good, pretty well. It looks like it needs to be like scrubbed with a degreaser because it's pretty yucky. All right, I'm gonna finish vacuuming that and use my superhuman strength to push this back into the shop by myself, and then maybe we'll see if it'll do a cold start. All right, folks, we're gonna see if we can do a cold start on this. Look what I found. My little squirter bottle. We're gonna see if we can bottle feed this for just a bit. Neutral. Starter. Yep. There's that. Contact. Oil pressure's at 50. It's not leaking out of the fuel pump, but we're going to call that good. I don't want to run it too long. Doesn't have any coolant in there. I think it was running on its own there, folks. I do believe. All right. Next episode, I believe we will tackle fuel and ignition, maybe. Take the plugs out. See what they look like. I'd like to do a compression test, but I should figure out the coolant system first so that I can, well, I won't be running if I'm doing a compression test. It idled a little rough, but I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments down there. I'm just going to keep plugging away at this. And again, I'm no expert. I know your basic stuff and educating myself with some stuff on the interweb, which can be dangerous. But if I see somebody doing something on a video and I agree with it, then I'll do it. For example, I use the 2-cycle fuel, which has a little bit of oil in it as well, because it will lubricate the cylinders and stuff if it hasn't been run for a while. So I agree with that. And I will do that. Other things I see, there's no way in God's lifetime I'd do what other folks do, but we're just going to keep plugging away. If you want to give me any hints, advice, or whatever in the comments, just be nice. I'm tender. We'll just keep plugging away, and I sure appreciate you coming along for the ride on this. And again, my intention is to make it a fully functioning vehicle that if I wanted to drive from here to Timbuktu, I could do her. And good. All right. Well, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video. Peace.